we're entering the bell. This is DS.
I'm your dad, bod demigod. My name's Joey.
And I am the interdimensional Moxie Molly. And DS, take it away.
Yes. Welcome to News and Rumor.
My second ever.
I was at New Orleans this week.
Nola.
Yeah, I was like, Lola?
No.
We're skipping this week's review, but you know, we still have a lot of news and rumor to talk about. So here we are. Big match was announced this week. The Elimination Chamber match. 6 women in Elimination Chamber. Natalya, Liv Morgan, Shayna Baszler, Asuka, Ruby Riott, and Sarah Logan.
All right.
Okay. Shayna Baszler's gonna win.
Nothing about this excites me except for Asuka, but
I'm excited to see kind of how the Ruby Riott Liv Morgan thing plays out. It's a storyline because honestly, that's the thing I have to look forward to in this match.
Secretly, she's gonna be in love with Sarah Logan and Ruby Riott. Let's get that out of the way.
Ruby Riott, even last year, she was probably the biggest victim of the WrestleMania storyline because she was just eaten alive by Ronda multiple times.
Rhonda.
Even this time, she had a triumphant return, and now she has nowhere to stand because there's this huge WrestleMania storylines just building.
Yeah, and this match just bothers me because it's just predictable. Like, I know what's going to happen. So the only thing I can really do to look forward to the match is think about the spots that are going to happen and the interactions that might happen. But I do have one thing I'm missing out of it. I wanted Kairi Sane.
I know.
I wanted to see an elbow drop off of a pod.
That would be great. But you know, I really want Kairi to be outside and like poke people with the umbrella.
That is true.
I know that Sarah Logan's probably going to be in there to dissolve some of the Riott Squad heat between Liv and Ruby. But you could have put Kairi in instead of Natalya.
I feel like Lana would have been interesting in this match too. What? Oh, what the hell? She had the whole storyline building with Lana, so I feel like that could have been interesting.
You want Lana in an elimination chamber.
I mean, Lana's gonna interfere. Let's not discount that.
You really want her in an elimination chamber?
I'm not saying that she should have won, but I feel like she would have added an interesting storyline dynamic. I think she's almost more relevant than Sarah Logan is at this point.
That's true.
Yeah.
But she did okay in the Money in the Bank match when she was in it. I respect what Lana is in professional wrestling. I really do. She's a diva, she's character, she's storyline, but she's not a wrestler. So putting her into an elimination chamber match is kind of like the equivalent of Stacy Keibler in a street fight. It's not dissing them. If you're not a wrestler, just don't put them in a high profile.
No, I think given that there's Asuka and Shayna, there's like workhorses like Natalya, so I think having that kind of character worker will kind of balance things out. I think Sarah Logan has a lot to offer. Okay, Moxie. Anyway, let's move away from this conversation.
This match is boring. Ruby Riott is going to surprise us and like do something big.
I hope so.
Moving on.
Next news is that the news on who pitched this match between Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. What's your guess?
I think it's Rhea because Charlotte has made it known she would prefer to wrestle Bianca Belair.
A lot of people probably guessed Triple H match.
I thought you meant between the two. It makes sense that Triple H did it.
No, Triple H didn't do it. Apparently, in an interview after Portland, Triple H was like, he was also shocked to find out that this was the booking for Charlotte. And turns out it was Vince McMahon's idea to put Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair for WrestleMania.
How white-sighting.
Moxie.
Once Charlotte won the Rumble, you had to see her pick a champion. And the other two options...
Didn't do anything,
No. What else was he going to pick? Bayley?
No, it's true.
Becky? It's boring.
My hope of hopes, my heart of hearts, my druther of druthers is somehow Rhea Ripley loses the belt and it becomes Bianca Belair or a triple threat, but I hate triple
want that
threats.
triple threat. Out of every triple threat that I've seen Charlotte in, it's been a solid match. If you want to take a reference, it was Sasha, Charlotte, and Rhea in a damn good triple
That was
threat
great,
match.
yeah. That was awesome. But you know, also, Rhea Ripley said it herself that she is down to have triple threat match. So I think that'll be interesting. I think also NXT is building Bianca Belair really well. I really hope this becomes a triple threat match.
I mean, I love Rhea Ripley, but NXT is Bianca Belair.
Yeah. So next news, who watched Mandalorian?
I did.
I don't have a
I have a Yoda collection. Yoda's my favorite.
You watch Mandalorian too?
Oh my god, I'm
You
so
guys love
into
it.
it.
Okay.
I'm so into Star Wars. I know so much. Do not even quiz me. I will blow your mind.
That's my favorite character.
Baby Yoda.
No.
Of like the whole Star Wars universe.
Jar Jar Binks.
No.
What
Qui-Gon Obi-Wan.
No.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
No.
Ooh,
Chewbacca.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
My favorite is Queen Amidala.
Oh, that makes sense.
She's awesome. Sasha Banks is rumored to be on Mandalorian season 2.
I'm excited to see what they do. I don't know why. My first thought was her as a Twi'lek. Ones that have the tentacle hair.
Oh, that would be cool.
That are like singing like,
The one of them was Jedi too, right?
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. And also, fun little fact that I like to. It's also got Gina Carano in it, who was perspective for WWE because she used to be an American Gladiator.
Okay.
So, a little bit more wrestling.
Whoa,
influence.
that's a fact I didn't even know. Either way, I don't want Sasha Banks in The Mandalorian.
What?
Star Wars and wrestling should never cross paths.
Is this Moxie's heel turn?
I think so. I'm shook.
What the hell, Moxie?
She's faking being someone else that was a real historical Star Wars world figure.
Anyway, she's working it. One thing I do not want to see is the Brienne from Game of Thrones was casted for Star Wars, and then she was just in
like a
the helmet
like
the
a face,
entire
yeah.
time. I hope that's not the case with Sasha Banks. So Bella Twins, the legendary Bella Twins, so they say,
But you can't touch.
they are returning to SmackDown this week.
I don't understand why. But go on.
They're announced to be on the Moment of Bliss. And of
Hall of
course,
Fame.
yeah, there's a lot of rumors going around about Bella Twins being on Hall of Fame. So this might be it. Or they might be just kind of promoting their show.
I think it's wholeheartedly going to be the Hall of Fame announcement because I think the Hall of Fame is going to be the next season of Total Bellas.
I could see why they are included in the Hall of Fame. No shade to them. But I am kind of angry that they're included in the Hall of Fame before people like China are.
Yeah.
That's fair, but I mean, it's legit. Everyone's going to get in it. The whole argument of who should go in first drives me a bit nuts.
I think WWE doesn't really take care of the orders anyway. For me, being a Trish Stratus and Beth Phoenix fan, seeing them go in so early, I think it's hypocritical for me to like, oh my god, they should be going first, all that stuff. Because like, I don't think WWE takes care of the order.
I mean, they do take an order in one thing. It's always Lita goes directly after Trish.
That's true.
That's it.
When the rumor of Bella Twins going into Hall of Fame first hit, like late last year, they basically denied it. It's not their time yet. Do we think they deserve it though?
Overall, yeah, they've made a notable impact in professional wrestling.
And also just outside of wrestling, like such a huge impact.
Yeah, I would say if you're like in wrestling, I would say that a lot of people not so much like thought they were hot, but maybe necessarily they're not good wrestlers. I don't know if I agree with. I'm not going to make that open statement. Outside of wrestling, have they made an impact more than any other female wrestling in the WWE? Like I'd say that they're pretty known.
They're bona fide stars. They deserve a Hall of Fame induction.
Goodbye! Cameron. So I know that we already reported the Cameron's returning to wrestling during WrestleMania weekend because she is booked for Effie's Gay Brunch against Jamie Senegal, who was on our channel to do that whole Diva Move top 5. Gotta go check it out. But there is now rumor going around saying that WWE is trying to bring back Cameron along with Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay gained prevalence when he was on Glow. You didn't realize he was on Netflix Glow.
No, I knew that he was.
That's what I meant.
on
Like
it.
he gained prevalence when.
I mean, he was
I don't know, gained prevalence, but like became re-prevalent. Same thing with Carlito.
What was he in there?
He was brother of.
Machu Picchu's brother.
Yeah.
If anything, I was looking at Carlito the entire time.
Carlito has
Because
prominent. He had lines.
He was delicious back in the days.
Yes, spit in my face.
So basically,
Whoa.
they booked him like that too, like hooking Carlito with Trish Stratus and Tori Wilson and all that situation. Anyway, so a lot of people are speculating that this might mean that they will do some cameo or some partnership with Naomi during WrestleMania time.
I'm just thinking of Naomi. I'm so glad she's back. Like, my dreams have come true. Give the bitch a belt. Like,
Get the bitch about.
feel the glow.
Well, what do we think of this Funkadactyl reunion possibility?
Why? Like,
Naomi became the queen she is once Funkadactyl took a backseat.
I'm on a boat where Cameron, yes, again, she may not be the best wrestler, but she had such
Character.
an oozing charisma. It was so great.
No, her charisma's great. I think she should definitely come back and do something. I don't think it should be with Naomi.
Got it.
In fact, I feel it should be if Naomi starts to gain, like, she's starting to be a main storyline, I think Naomi should come back to spite her, like, in storylines. Like,
I'll be down for that. I know that Ariane Cameron has like a work ethic. She went back to NXT to hone her wrestling skill.
To try to be better.
To understand where her forte forte is, her weaknesses. So I'm actually really excited for her to come back.
Yeah, I want to see what she would do. I just don't want her near Naomi unless they're fighting each other.
Got it.
Yeah, speaking of Effie's Gay Brunch, we're all going to be in Tampa.
Us three.
Anthony Bowens is booked.
I like champagne.
Candile's booked. Sonny Kiss. Pero's booked.
Hey, Effie, book me.
Okay. Now, let's talk about Alicia Fox for a little bit. So,
Oh my god, I love her.
Alicia Fox shared on her Instagram saying that she's been sober for 6 months.
Aw.
She's been open about her battle with alcoholism. It's a good news that she's been staying strong.
Yeah, especially since the last time we actually saw her in the WWE, it was later reported she wrestled slightly inebriated, and that's why we haven't really seen her. It was definitely, like we saw in Total Divas, a crutch for her, so I'm glad that she is fighting her demons.
Do you see potential for her to come back?
Yeah, like, I don't think she's expired her contract, has she?
I don't think so. She's still under contract.
So she is literally the longest reigning diva under contract, or female wrestler under contract. So yeah, of course I want to see her come back. And honestly, from me to you guys, when I've been backstage doing extra work, like, she is the most down-to-earth person. She's had several conversations with me.
Okay.
She just wants to speak to you and know about you and try to get you excited to be there instead of just pretending like you're just an extra and you don't exist.
I didn't know about that. Oh, that's so
I
great.
love her so much.
Yeah, I really want to see her reinvent herself, maybe in NXT. Like, when she first debuted, she was known as one of the most athletic women on the roster. So I really want her to really tap into the area.
I'm a little worried. I think it's too far past that for her to really make a comeback. But I'd like to see if she could come back and do something.
I like to see her happy with the boyfriend she has now.
That's honestly the best thing. She's seems
been through
very
so
happy.
many, and now she seems very happy.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Yeah. Last news is on the former Divas champion Eve Torres. And on Instagram, she shared her experience with Donald Trump, where he was groping her during the little photo shoot he had with all the divas.
Well, that's not surprising.
It's not surprising at all. I made a mistake with this post. I went in the comments. People...
The amount of people justifying or asking why she waited so long to report it is disgusting.
There's a reason she probably didn't say anything. One, it's almost getting to the point where if you say something about anyone...
Especially Donald.
You have this, like, pack mentality of people that attack you. Plus, he's also in the Hall of Fame and apparently good friends with Vince.
I wonder if people actually read this post. It was like really heart-wrenching where she said she felt like she had to play along, and this kind of messed with how she felt what she's worth. And that's crazy.
The era that she was in, they didn't really give the women much, like, worth, to be honest, because they were always used as, like, arm candy and valets, and it was very much about what they look like. And to an extent, they were treated very much like Playboy models. If you're going to objectify someone and your job is to look good, that doesn't give you any right to, you know, put your hands on someone to make someone feel uncomfortable. To hear the fact that she's now just finally comfortable to come out about that is honestly pretty sickening. In kindergarten, they taught you keep your hands to yourself. So anyone out there that feels like doing it, keep your hands to yourself.
What I respect about Eve Torres is that she really used her experience into educating other women how to avoid these type of situations.
You shouldn't have to avoid them.
Yes.
Let's start there. So Eve Torres, as a survivor of sexual violence, I would say you're not on your own. You're not alone, and we applaud for what you're doing. But
please check her Instagram. She has a video of teaching women how to avoid these kind of unpleasant situations. This is what she's been doing since departing from WWE, and I think it's great that she's doing that for empowering women.
Which is amazing considering what she's admitting here, like where she found her self-value and is now teaching people to find value in themselves.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Vote functional adult.
Yes.
2020.
Thank you so much for watching this big news and rumor episode. Moxie Molly having the best time of her life.
Slightly. Yes is so glamorous, and he takes me to so many glamorous things.
Oh my god, stop. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this
Stop.
Where can we find you?
Me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
He's back!
I'm back at Joey_Mayberry.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at that's THEE, Moxie Molly. And you can also buy these snazzy shirts from my new eBay store, Boutique Moxie. Be Moxie.
And you can find me at DS and ring the bell DS on Twitter. Alright, bye!
Trump.